Hi folks, my name's Jason. My website's jasonburnspreacher.com, and you can get me on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook's more Bible teaching, Twitter is more apologetics. I just want to talk about Ali DAWAH. Ali DAWAH is a young guy, he's a Muslim apologist at Hyde Park, and I want to talk about Ali DAWAH and the Islamic deception. So we're just going to look at him confronting Britain First leader Jada.
If you'd come to me and said to me, there are verses in the Quran that say kill the kuffar, and I don't agree with them, I'd have said to you, fair play. You're probably not a Muslim, you're an apostate. But you haven't said that. What you've said to me is, I'm a devout Muslim, and it doesn't say that in the Quran. Don't come over here and try and mug off people that have read your scriptures, right?
Okay, please tell me where it says go
in Surah 5. In Surah 5.
Let's go to Surah 5.
Go to Surah 5. I will cast terror into the hearts of the disbelievers, therefore strike off their necks. The disbelievers.
Let me tell you something. Jada, there's two types of kuffar. Yeah? Two types of non-Muslims.
Hold on. Can I have, just before you say this, can I have a show of hands who's an atheist here? Because what he's about to do is he's about to say the people of the book, as in myself, the Christians and the Jews, they're not real kuffar. But if any of you are atheists, this man is about to say that you're the ones issue heads. You're the ones. Go on, do it. Because I know what you're going to say.
Can I speak? Can I
You're just digging yourself a grave.
Please come close, don't be far away. There's two types of non-Muslims.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are combatant, and there's the ones that are non-combatant. So, for example, if I'm a Muslim,
let me tell you, every single one of the non-Muslims here are combatant, and you can rely on that, son. Every single one of the non-Muslims here are combatant, and you can rely on that, son. You can rely on that.
Can I finish? Jada, my point is this. If I am coming, or let's suppose Hitler and Nazis are coming to Britain to attack us, we as the British people have to help our country and fight them off. That is not the same as us going to innocent Germans and saying, hey, I'm going to kill you. Why? Because I feel that.
Okay.
So please don't get it out of context. This is my religion.
Okay, so you want to draw the parallel of Nazism. I love to do this. I love it. Right, you tell me then. Yeah? There were Nazis that were putting people in concentration camps. There were Nazis that were shooting people in the head. Innocent people.
And Jews. 6 million Jews were white.
Right? Then there were people that aligned themselves with the Nazi Party, that believed in everything the Nazi Party stood for, but they didn't do it themselves. Are they just as bad?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Okay, they are just as bad. Okay. Let me tell you what you have just admitted. You have just admitted that there are Muslims that support Islam and support the Islamic terrorists and support the atrocities that are dictated and instructed in the Quran. Right? Hold on. You're saying that the people that follow the ideology of Islam, because you've just said those who follow the Nazi ideology are as bad as the Nazis killing. The Muslims following Islam as an ideology are as bad as the Muslims killing because it's in the book. Yes, it is. Yes.
So there's the debate there, and I just want to look at this. This is on Answering Muslims by David Wood, and you can watch the video.
Islam can be a little confusing. You meet a Muslim at the grocery store, nicest person in the world, cute kids, loves America. Later that day, you turn on your television and wait a minute, some other Muslim just blew up the grocery store. What's going on here? Who represents Islam? The peaceful Muslim buying tomatoes or the violent Muslim bombing tomatoes? You'd like an answer, so you open up the Quran. You read Surah 2, 256. There is no compulsion in religion. That sounds peaceful and tolerant. I guess the peaceful Muslims are the true followers of Islam. Then you go to Surah 929. Fight those who do not believe in Allah. That's not nice. Now it seems like the violent Muslims got it right. The evidence points in different directions, so
you can go Answering Muslims, look at 3 stages of Islam. there, but I want to read some Quranic verses. And the 3 stages of Islam is peace, violence, and abrogation. This is the article by David Wood. It says, Muslims in the West are quick to point the passage such as Quran 109, Surah 109:6, you shall have your religion, and I shall have my religion. And Surah 2:256, there is no compulsion in religion, as evidence that Islam is a religion of peace. A religion of peace. When confronted with harsher passages such as Surah 9:5, slay the idolater where you find them, and Surah 9:29, fight those who believe not in Allah. Westernized Muslims interpreted these verses in the light of the more peaceful teaching in the Quran, typically saying something like, well, the Quran can't be commanding us to kill unbelievers since it says there is no compulsion in religion. Hence, Western Muslims pick the verses of the Quran they find most attractive, and they use these verses to sanitize the rest of the Quran. But is the correct way to interpret the Quran? Unfortunately, the answer is no. The Quran presents its own method of interpretation, the doctrine of abrogation. Quran 2:106, Surah 2:106, whatever verse we shall abrogate or cause thee to forget, we will bring a better than it, or one like unto it. Dost thou not know that God is Almighty? Surah 16:101, when we substitute one revelation for another, and God knows best what he reveals in stages, they say, thou art but a forger, but most of them understand not. So Ali Dawah and the Dawah teams in London say Islam's a religion of peace, and they'll quote these peace verses, but there are these violent verses, and what they don't tell you is they have the doctrine of abrogation, that the later verses of violence trump the earlier verses of peace. So there are 3 stages to jihad. In Sahih Bukhari 6924, Muhammad said, I have been ordered to fight the people till they say none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and whoever said Lal ilah illa Allah, Allah will save his property and his life from me. Sahih Muslim 30, Muhammad said, I have been commanded to fight against people so long as they do not declare that there is no God but Allah. So those are clear hadiths which help to interpret the Quran. Muslims use these to interpret the Quran. Then if you look at Quran 5, Surah 5:51, O you who believe, do not take the Jews and the Christians for friends. They are friends for each other, and whoever among you takes them for a friend, then surely he or one of them surely Allah does not guide the unjust people. Surah 9:30, and the Jews say, Uzai is the son of Allah, and the Christians say, the Messiah is the son of Allah. These are the words of their mouth. They imitate the sayings of those who disbelieved before. May Allah destroy them, how they are turned away. Surah 98:6, those who reject truth among the people of the book and among the polytheists will be in hellfire to dwell therein. They are the worst of creatures. Sahih Muslim 4366, Muhammad said, I will expel the Jews and Christians from the Arabian Peninsula and will not leave any but Muslim. Al-Bukhari Al-Abad Al-Mufrad 1103, Muhammad said, do not give the people of the book the greeting first, force them to the narrowest part of the road. And you could go into many verses, and I'm going to go into more scholarly references in a second. Okay, so don't believe the Islamic deception and Ali Dawah's Islamic deception. There's deception going on where they're telling you Islam's a religion of peace, but the Quran and the Hadiths teach a different thing. It is teaching violence and war. Alright, that's the scholarly fact. Alright, God bless you.